headed south towards Albany. I woke up with news that there is snow on Bluff Knoll. Going through a town here, let's just slow down. Record some better audio too. So I called up Alex and I said, hey Alex, remember that time I said, hey, next time it snows on Bluff Knoll, I'm going to drop whatever I'm doing, I'm going to go down there and I'm going to film it. Well, that time came, and so I had to live up to my own word, which is difficult sometimes. But here we are. I said, Alex, get the cameras. I'm going. He has been kind enough to lend me the patrol, which is registered to his National Parks pass, because to go into, I think it's the Stirling Range, to go into that national park you need a pass, or you can pay cash for like a one-day visitor's pass or something, I don't know, I can't remember. Either way, it's just easier to take the patrol. So we're on the road, I'm super excited. I've always wanted to do this, I've never done Bluff Knoll, and I'm going to experience the Bluff Knoll hike for the first time in the snow. Possibly the rain. I hope there's still some snow by the time I get there. Anyway, I'm stocked up on fats and carbs. I've had a good breakfast. Let that digest. About 3 hours we'll be in Albany. We'll start the hike to the top of that range. I'm attracted to doing things that challenge me, and I'm a big advocate of the fact that if you always tell yourself, I want to do that someday, there's a fine line between just telling yourself that for the rest of your life and actually just going, you know what, the time's now, I'm going to do it. Just overtake this truck. Albany is a really special place for me, while the whole of the southwest is. It's the perfect time of year, especially travelling down Albany Highway. In summertime it is pretty barren along here, but the wheat is growing, the sheep are fat, it's lambing season, we've got some nice fat lambs out there. Farmers must be really happy about that. It's not too cold. We have had a big front over the last couple of days. It did get down to about 5 degrees at night, which is nothing crazy. You know, it does get down. It has been known to get to 0 degrees in Perth, but for anywhere in the world, there has to be perfect conditions for snow to happen. And there is only one place that snow happens in Western Australia, Bluff Knoll, which is the top of the Stirling Ranges. It's an absolutely gorgeous time of year to wait for a break in the rain, get out here and just hike these places. Now, what have I brought on me? This is a day hike. I don't plan on being up there after the sun sets because it will get freezing, but I do have my emergency thermal blanket just in case. In my first aid kit I've got my warm gear and I've got my personal locator beacon. Even though there is phone reception around that area, you just can't trust it. I'm really excited. I'm glad that you're coming along with me. Over the last couple of days I've been speaking to Alex, and I knew that if it was going to snow, it was going to be soon. Let's hope it doesn't melt. Coming into sight of Bluff Knoll. There's a beautiful natural quiet like a special ambience. The clouds that are sort of just hovering around the summit up there. If you're walking at my pace, I've only got a light pack on, just some water, some nuts. If you're walking at my pace, 3-4 hours return, that should be alright. I don't want to be up there too long, because once the sun sets, which I can't see anyway, but it's already pretty cold, and that's at this level. Once I get up there, it's going to be freezing, and if the sun sets, it's going to start getting really cold. Important to keep drinking water, even when it's cold, because you're shivering, your heart rate's going to sort of go up a bit as you're walking faster to keep yourself warmer. Alright, I've had a lot of time to digest my food, so that energy is now, the glycogen stores are up. We're ready to go. I've had another light snack, just some nuts and some fruit. Parked the car, locked it up, super keen. And there's an actual pathway leading up to this one, really nice. It's very much an uphill battle. This jacket's lined, and I don't want to be sweating too much into that, because then it won't keep me warm. Please excuse my heavy breathing. My body's loving it. If it wasn't a challenge, why would you do it? I'm going to be quite uncomfortable going up there in such a rush, but you guys are going to see snow if it kills me. Coming up these rocky surfaces are quite different to some of the stuff I've traversed in the past. My body's not used to it. My calves are screaming. Another couple comes walking down like I'm some kind of crazy person. That's going to be a good shot, that is. Yeah, look at me. Of course I'm crazy. I've earned it. Oh wow. Look at that. Sometimes you got to do crazy things to get crazy footage. I haven't spent so long putting myself in uncomfortable situations to have people go, gee, that guy is so sensible. Just remember, intense off-road. Intense, guys. Snow is just a bonus. Look at this. Something about climbing to the top of places that you know is going to be a challenge is the reward you get. To prove to yourself that you can do it. And for those of you who think they can't do it, well, start small. If you don't usually go for walks, start going for walks. Get out here. You're Australian, aren't you? You live on this land. Get out and walk on it. See it. If for whatever reason you can't get up to places like this, then please let me show you. Because if I can only find one reason I've got more than one reason, but geez, if that was the only reason I had to show people the beauty of where we live, I'd do it just for that. Okay, serious moment, guys. This is the point where we are really going up into the clouds. I can feel the spray hitting my face. It stings your eyes. Be honest with yourself. Do you want to go up there, risk being uncomfortable? I'm a skinny bloke. Cold weather isn't comfortable for me. Woo! It's getting cold. Okay, we're not even at the summit yet. A lot of it's melting away, but there it is. Your first sign of snow. The beauty of the burnt landscape that's going to grow back. There was a fire in April or May. It happens. It's Australia. Not often you get to see you come up out of such lush vegetation. And up here, it's really barren, and there's patches of snow as I'm getting higher and higher. It's fantastic. I didn't know what to expect when I came up here. As I said, Alex, my brother, has been up here years ago, but to get up here when there's snow, it's, well, look at me, I can't put it into words. I've got to put my hands in my jacket. They're starting to lose function.
Cetonix brachioris, or corker. is a small wallaby, often associated with Rottnest Island.
I feel really lucky right now. Remember not to feed him. Okay. Don't feed the quokka. Because he's quite happy to just let you stand there and watch him doing his thing.
The mainland genus has been separated for thousands of years due to the rising seas. Numbers have dwindled until fox baiting started. The quokkas on Bluff Knoll live in peace.
To some people it might not seem special, but this is basically like a West Australian being in snow. It's basically like the movie Cool Runnings. Now it starts to rain. Visibility's still good. It is getting dark. I brought my head torch with me. If I have to put that on, I will. But right now, everything's going good. It's cold though. Can't see anything out around. Visibility's probably 50 meters. There's a constant mist of rain. And look, it really is quite nice. I can just see down below. There's another ridge just over a couple of 100 meters. And then there's just a steep drop. This reminds me of a computer game. Some of you will know it well, some of you won't. I feel like I'm coming down the steps from High Rothgar in Skyrim. That's the nerd coming out of me. Alright, we are well in the clouds. The sun's going down. So the sun's over there. But it is getting darker just because I think there is another front coming in. Now, that is good. That means snow is possible. So, I've got to keep going, get down off this place. About halfway down. Come down out of the clouds now. So, yeah. My head's down out of the clouds. I'm out of the weather. It's very peaceful down here. Really peaceful. It's quiet. The birds have gone to bed. About half an hour to go. We'll be back at the car. My hands have started warming up again, so that's very nice. It's just that wind chill that really gets to the hands. Really worth it though. So we're back down the mountain. It is 6 o'clock. Pretty good timing. So that's 3 hours up there and back. I wish I could have stayed up there longer. Either way, we're done here. Got some really good footage. Now I'm going to go into Albany. Get some veggies in me. Bit of meat. Heaps of water. And then we'll assess the weather, and if there's a chance of it snowing more tonight, then we'll be going back up again in the morning. It's time to save battery on this thing now, because this is my last battery. I've filmed going up and down the mountain. It's not going to change. So I'm just going to get up there, start filming. Hopefully there'll be heaps more snow, because I want to experience that. So why not drag you along for the journey? Cool. Sweet dreams, fellas and ladies. I can hear the roar of the clouds going over the mountains. It's exciting. So it's maybe 6:30 a.m. climbing back up just to see what's happened overnight and just to get more footage, because why not? So I woke up, drank some water, ate a carrot that I found lying around in the back. Up we go. Tell you what, I'm glad I went into Albany and got that chicken kebab. Kept me going nice. Sorry. The birds are waking up. I had to stop for a rest. Climbing it the second time is much harder. I haven't had a great sleep. What would have been much more efficient is if I took my small hiking tent up to the top and just camped in that. But the Bluff Knoll Cafe is waiting for me at the bottom. It just got very cold. The wind chill factor is unbelievable. Come on, we're nearly at the top. No snow up here this morning. Just lots of mist. Punched back down through the clouds. I've got the feeling back in my lips, sort of. They won't let me talk properly. Obviously somebody was feeling a bit hot. Decided to take their jumper off and continue climbing. Well, I'll tell you what, when they have to punch up through those clouds, I wish they took it with them. I'm just clunking down the hill now. My quads have said I've had enough. I'm not supporting you anymore. And I just can't control the descent from step to step. Just clunking down. I can't feel my knees. I think I'll find some fish oil and glucosamine and have that for breakfast. Oh. Maybe some anti-inflammatories. The price you pay. Fantastic. We're just about at the bitumen footpath now. Yeah, I'm just hungry. So that's Bluff Knoll. Fantastic experience this time of year. And I imagine at the end of spring, there's going to be some beautiful wildflowers up there. Even the sound of the wind rushing over the top of that mountain. You don't get that a lot in Western Australia. So this place is really special to me now. I'm really glad I did this. If you want to do something like it, I encourage you to get out there and do it. Do it safely, take care, and I hope you've enjoyed this experience. See you next time.